Greetings and salutations, Aaron in Portland, Oregon, Zone 9A. Fall tour, end of season. Just want to check in one more time before the year end, before the holidays start, and show you the garden. Now it's the end of the season. So you can see all the strawberry plants are getting ready. They're turning their leaves, are turning red. They've all been cut back. It's the end of a great season. God, strawberries were so good this year. I still have so many more in the freezer, which I'll be enjoying over the summer. I'm sorry, over the winter when I make my smoothies, which I love in the morning. As you can see, these flowers are still going. Not very long. When we get our first frost, these flowers are a goner. And it is the front garden tour here. Excuse me. I have planted a ton of fruit trees, and I'm so happy that I did. This is a pluot that I planted earlier. That is a granny apple tree. That is the end with the raspberries over here. Here is a new tree that I planted, and I'm super excited about this one. This is a nectarine tree. Super excited, love me some nectarines. This is an apple tree that I planted here. Those are my blueberries. That's a plum tree, or blueberry trees, and I did plant a frost peach tree here, and that is another nectarine tree, and I did plant a good old apricot tree here, which I thought would be cool to do. We'll see. We're gonna have to keep all of these trees very trimmed tightly in order for them to be all next to each other. That is a mulberry tree, and those are more blueberries. And that is another peach tree. The leaves are starting to turn. It is the end of the season, but we're still getting some late season flowers here. Absolutely gorgeous. Love these little flowers here. I think that's a sage bush. As you can see here, the sunflowers are a goner, but I left them on the floor there so that they can pollinate next year. These artichoke, I'm pretty sure I'm going to cut them back before the frost comes, because you know, once the frost comes, they're a goner. These are more blueberries. Those are my herbs. I forgot what that is. That might be a cauliflower that I let go rogue. Absolutely stunning over here. And as you can see, I cut back the rose bushes. It is fall season here. Never did get around to hooking up the rain barrels. Just not gonna happen this year. As you can see, I've cut back all the tomatoes are now, these are just all cut back, along with all of the summer fruits, the watermelons, the melons, the cantaloupes, all that. That is some more potatoes that I planted that I forgot about. Now, this is a cool little thing. This is a Desert King fig tree from a little branch that I cut off that's actually going to grow into another tree, which I'm kind of excited about. In here, I planted all my garlic. These are my winter veggies, my lettuce and my carrots, and my onions are all in there. As you can see, I still got a whole batch of onions over here. Absolutely got tons of onions. More lettuce over here. And it looks to me as if a squirrel got in here and did some damage, because that's what squirrels do. They love causing chaos. Over there you can see what they did with the sunflowers, because that's what, you know, that's what squirrels do. All right, let's go over the fence here. Got it. I should have planned ahead. That is my pear tree over here. Yeah, is this my pear tree? Yeah, that's my European pear. That is a tree. That is going to be a persimmons, little tree there. That is another peach tree. Those are my compost bins. And as you can see, it's come to the end of the season here with these nasturtium and the morning glory flowers and the blackberries in my compost bins. Yeah, this compost bin is filled up, and this one seems to be semi-finished. That is another pluot tree. Love me some pluots. That's an apple tree. That is a Gala apple tree, and over there is a Desert King fig tree that I planted, along with all these flowers. As you can see, it's the end of season. Those are the currant berries. Here's another tree. Here's another apple tree. This is a Fuji apple tree that I planted. End of season. Raspberries. There's a pawpaw tree. You have to have 2 different varieties, as I learned. That's my Asian pear tree, and that is my other pawpaw tree. Hopefully they'll survive the winter. As you can see, everything is turning yellows. All the currants and the honeyberries are all turning yellow. That is the marionberry. That is the cherry tree, end of season here. More currants. Another mulberry tree. That is the sea berry bush that I planted. Here is another apricot tree. These are more currants and blackberries. I'm sorry, blueberries. Another sea berry bush, because you have to have 2 different varieties for that as well. The grape bushes have almost shed all their leaves. All of them come to an end. Here is a cherry bush tree. That is a ground cherry tree. These are all the blackberries and the grapes and the raspberries. End of season. You can see the garden bed's been completely shredded up. I removed it, but the squirrels are doing their damage. And I noticed the outdoor feral cats are doing their business in there, so that'll give it lots of nitrogen for next season for growing. All right, all the strawberries and the raspberries and all the raspberries. And here is another cherry. This is a Bing cherry tree. It's got maybe 3 or 4 leaves left, and we are done. I just wanted to do a quick tour, walk around, tell you that it was a very successful season. I grew so many blueberries, so many raspberries, so many strawberries, currants, all of that. I got to enjoy all those fruits. A lot of them are in the freezer frozen. And I even got nectarines and peaches this year and mulberries. It was just a fantastic growing season. So that was just a quick walkthrough. I wanted to keep it under 10 minutes. Have a fantastic holiday season. Hope all is well. We'll see you next time. Take care. All my best.